Mr. Hartgrave here. Good to see everybody. Yeah, let me get that. Okay, we got a defeat back there. We're doing some real-time arena. Everybody's favorite mode. Just waiting for Blitz results to come in here. We're gonna do a Blitz result review. Something new here. We're gonna try. Give you some insight into Blitz. One of my biggest videos that's come out there has been my how to get top 100 in the Blitz, right? Clickbait bullshit. Anyways, I appreciate everybody watching that and giving it likes. I think there was some good information inside of that, but we're gonna kind of peek behind the curtain a little bit and get more into it. Hey, Angel, good to see you. Yeah, I was just watching Mobile Gamer. I was trying to push this back so I wouldn't be competing with Mobile Gamer. I don't want to mess with that guy. He's got all the followers, but he doesn't have Blitz results. So we're here with those. I am looking for what I need. The information I need is I need someone who is rank 3,000. If I can get someone who's ranked 3,000, I'm asking on my Discord too. I need to know what you scored. I'm guessing you scored around 30 million, 31 million. That's who I need to see. That's where the cutoff is going to be. Is right there at 30, 31 million. And if I can know that, then I can kind of break down what happened this Blitz and tell you what went down. But we're waiting for that to come in through my network here. I'm asking around, asking here on chat. I'll keep asking periodically until we get that. If you want to click off, come back. We'll be here. We'll be doing real-time arena, the greatest game mode that ever lived. Goddamn real-time arena. I tell you, this is going to be a fantastic video if I do this weekly, right? Mr. Hartgrave comes on here and curses. That's good. Good for the whole family. Trying a new setup here. I can stand up now. Look at this. Look at me. Woo! All right, I'll make sure I get my real-time arena fight going. Yeah, this is what's so great about real-time arena is you don't have to play the game at all. You can just set it on auto and you can go do something else. And oh, what a great game mode! I'm so glad they brought this to the goddamn game. And this is wonderful. And this is like the best thing. Oh, look at that! And look at this loading screen here. This is killer. Fix your shit. You know, I didn't start playing this game for. I mean, what's the point? It doesn't matter if I win or lose, right? It doesn't matter if I win or lose. Doesn't matter what happens. There's no stakes. It barely matters who you use. I don't see what the hell this is. Why? I think this was better before the Battle Pass. This mode was better before the Battle Pass. This sucks. This is crap. That's what this video is going to be called. Real-time Arena sucks. Real-time Arena, worst feature ever. Worst game mode ever in the history of Marvel Strike Force. And then slash Stature Blitz results. This might be a Twitch special right here. You come to Twitch to get this kind of quality content. Watch Mr. Hartgrave hit auto on Real-Time Arena. Has anybody else shown this? I mean, I guess we all get to see it, right? We all get to see this happen nightly when we go do our Real-Time Arena chores. Our Real-Time Arena chores. That's what I call it. I call it the Real-Time Arena chores. Got to do my chores. Jesus. I mean, I enjoyed Blitz more. I enjoyed manual Blitz more than this. I mean, I'll give you that. I can set it and then do something else. So that's great. But I'm not getting anything out of this experience. At least when I was manually playing Blitz, I would be learning how characters work. I'd be get to tap the buttons maybe. I mean, I was hitting auto a lot on that too. But I I was more invested in whether I won or lost. Sometimes I would hit auto and then control who I was going to hit to kind of affect the outcome of the match, right? Here I can't even I don't even have the ability. Once I hit auto, I can't even target around. That would help. That'd be something. At least then I'd have some kind of active role in this. But yeah, I'm totally passive on this. This is an entirely passive game mode. And the rewards are only good if you pay for them. So yeah, I'm trying to check off my Asgardians tonight. Oh, it's so exciting. All right, let me check in and see if let me hit auto first because I don't want to miss any of this. Let me know if you love Real-Time Arena here in the chat. Just type it in there. I love it. There's a question I can ask and then not feel bad when nobody types in the chat, right? I know that no one would type in the chat anyways for that question. Okay, here we go. So I've hit it. I'm going to see if anybody's got me. I still don't have it here. What we want to know is someone who scored about 30 to 31 million. I want to know the rank. Yeah, I'm going to check another server real fast and see if I can get somebody on another server to tell me. And then we might check out the predictions here and talk about that a little bit too. What we need is someone who placed around 3,000 and someone whose and total points should be around 30 to 31 million. And here we go. Someone's asking why. I want to know. All right. Oh, hey, great. Great. Oh, did we actually complete some? Oh, this is exciting. Oh, look at that. So I'm all done with Asgardians now. Jesus. I'm done with the battle pass too. That goes pretty fast. I don't know. Does anybody like this game mode? Is there any value to be had from this? I honestly can't see it anywhere. The only positive thing I can say about this is that it's not that painful. It does go pretty fast. We'll get it done here within, a half hour or something. But that's not a game. That's not what people should be doing. What mode? Real time. So I got one of my friends in here. He quit. He just fuck this game. And he quit. This is Real-Time Arena. Okay. This happened after this guy left. So he doesn't even know what this crap is. You go in here and you hit auto. That's it. It's the whole game mode. That's it. It's happening right now. This is the game mode. You see it's a very active mode. This other guy I'm playing against, he's gone. He's taking a crap or something. He's done. Doesn't matter. Win or lose doesn't matter. You're just trying to use abilities to get through a little checklist. And you can pay $20 to get good rewards from it, or you can take their free rewards. No, this is Real-Time Arena. It's not Blitz. This is what replaced Blitz. They gave us Sim Blitz, which is actually like an interesting kind of mode now. That's not awful. I will say that. I will say that normal Blitz was awful. It was a time waster. It was grueling, especially before they implemented the where you could only do so many matches a day. So it kind of rewarded you for not sleeping. Yeah, that was awesome. That was the first year or two of the game, right? That's reward people for not sleeping. They allow us now to sim that. They decided to they could sim Blitz from like day one. They had it as a developer option, and they held it from us. I had another alliance mate who just quit the damn game because as soon as he found out that they could just give us sim Blitz anytime, he said, "You know what? To hell with these people." And I don't blame him. That makes sense. Absolutely, to hell with these people. Why do this to other humans is a good question. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? I mean, the amount of shit we put up with as Marvel Strike Force players is something else, really. Oh, yay, they won. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Now, what could really suck? What could really suck about Real-Time Arena, right, is this down here where it says leagues coming. I take this as a threat. This league's coming soon crap down here. Watch out for that, okay? Because what that's going to mean is that your wins and losses are going to matter. At this point, this is just a Real-Time Arena video. We're just done with anything else, and we're just talking about Real-Time Arena because I know a lot of people out there feel this way. I'm not the only one. I'd say the whole damn player base at this point is fed up with this crap. Like 100%. This is ridiculous. The only saving grace of this is that it's easy. Is that it's brainless. It's mindless. That you can set it on. You can, do something else. You can play a good video game. If you still have those, if you got a console sitting around or something. Oh, there's Zemo, right? Zemo ends your game instantly, doesn't allow you to use any of your abilities, so he's great. Yeah, this is my my Venom hoodie. We're going casual. As you can tell. All professionalism has gone out the goddamn window right now. That's what happens when I start playing Real-Time Arena instead of an actual game. It doesn't matter what abilities I have. It doesn't matter what level my characters are. This is like, I feel like the old ladies with the like the poker machines, right? That don't connect to the internet or anything. It's like a slot machine simulator is what it feels like. I don't want to play a slot machine simulator, even though it's a Marvel themed slot machine simulator. It's trash. It's crap. It's total crap. It's a farce. It's a sham of a game mode, and it started off as something where you were trying to win against each other, and it has iterated to this disaster of a game mode, and they told us that this is what we wanted, which is really harsh too. I feel like it's like an abusive relationship between us and the developers a lot of times. This is what you wanted. I'm giving you what you want. No, you're not. You're not at all. This is not what anybody wanted. They made a horrible mistake. Instead of fixing it, they made it easy. And then they attached money to it. And we bought it. I mean, I can only say so much because I bought it. Bought the damn pass. I bought it 3 times now. 3 times. It's the best value in the game. It's the best offer they sell. Is this damn battle pass. And then, if you got, I guess in theory, maybe I'd be prompted to build one of these characters. I'm a late game player, so I have everybody, right? I know another big complaint is that they give me characters to complete these tasks with, and I don't have these characters. So that's making you build them. If I didn't have Heimdall or Green Goblin, right now I'd be over there using my wasting my in-game resources building this crap. I mean, you don't have to. You can complete this mode, go through the entire season of challenges without doing the character challenges. You can just do the knockouts or whatever the hell. All right, let me check around and see if we got these numbers yet so we can actually do what we came here to do. No, I don't want 3 million. No, 30. I need someone who scored 30 million, between 30 and 31 million, maybe 29 million, just to give me a baseline for what score that is. It should be around rank 3000. Oh, not a whole lot of people here. I wonder if I got a guy here who might be on track. I wish they would just let me see the whole leaderboard, because that would help. Then I could just look at it. But they make us, like they don't know what we're doing. So when a blitz ends, and I'll have this link down here. Maybe, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this video. I'm just losing my damn mind tonight, apparently. I'll put a link down here where you can put in your blitz score, and then the community keeps track of that. And I'll show you the spreadsheet. Wolverthor does it, and he does a great job with that. And that's how they come up with these predictions, is they examine the past data, and they come up with predictions. Now, I think on this blitz, the predictions were too low, is my assumption. But I don't know for sure. And I want to tell you how you can get the top 1% rewards and what you need. I already know what you needed for top 100. I can tell you that right now. Everyone can look at that. But that's not really exciting. That's like relevant to like 3 people out there. So what I want to know is top 1%, because that's relevant to about 3,000 people. And I think that's pretty much who I'm making these videos for, are a lot of the players that are up in like the top 5,000 of the game. I'm not a mobile gamer. I don't speak to everybody. I talk to a lot of in-game players. I mean, I do give out some info for people who like want to know the future. If you're lower than the top 5,000, and you want to know what your game's going to be like, what characters you need, if you want to plan early, then you want to check out my stuff. If you're too high, if you're like top 100, you don't care about what the hell I have to say. You would just buy everything. What the hell does it matter? Just buy it. Whale harder. But yeah, if you're around, top 5,000 in the game, then these strategies pay off for you. Because instead of spending money, we're going to be smarter. We're not going to spend as much money. Oof. Stand battle pass though. I tell you, they got me on this. I wasn't going to do this sort of thing. I was doing it anyways. All right, so I'm spending $20 a month. I'm giving them that. I'm giving them that. So may as well get the best value for it, right? Oh yay! I completed Hemdall. Oh Jesus! Look at this crap. So they mean to use abilities Green Goblin. The hell. So yeah, my strategy is, if you want to know my strategy for real-time arena, there is no goddamn strategy. But the strategy I use is I'll take the character I'm supposed to use, and I will put them with my weakest characters, so that I will get a match where it doesn't even matter. You do whatever. Just throw some characters in. Doesn't matter. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. I stick them with a bunch of weak characters, and then I probably get a match where my character is like the strongest one, so he overpowers everybody else and gets me knockouts, and they get to use their abilities more, or I don't know. I mean, there's other strategies too where you can put them with a bunch of protectors. I mean, here I'm just going to get wasted. I'm just giving other people stuff. Hey. Good to see you. It's a raid. What the hell is this? You're raiding my stream? Mobile Gamers raiding my damn stream? I'm just sitting here bitching about real-time arena. Real-time arena is trash. I'm doing blitz results. All right, hey. Hey, if you guys in chat here, if this is a thing, I don't know what the hell's going on here, but I'm this is like my second day on Twitch. I need to know. I'm about to do a video here on Blitz results. And what I need is someone who scored about 30 million to tell me what place you got. Or if you're rank 3,000. That'll help me find out. That'll help me do my video right now. Yeah, right? I know. So what we're looking at here is the Blitz results. Okay, I blitzed way too much. Way too much. Yeah, I'm the free gold guy. It's not free gold. It's how to get ahead of the gold curve. 32 million, he got top 1%. Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Did anybody get lower? I got 32 million who got 1%. Does anyone get lower? I'll write that down and then we can do the... We'll mark it out. 1%. 32 million is the lowest. I need the lowest. Who got 1% with the lowest score? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's like a reverse auction. I got 32. I got 32. I got 31. Do I got 31? 31. I got 30. Oh, shit. And then what we can do is we can break it down. What I can do is I can take it. I can tell you what you need to do per run, you dirty blitzers. What you need to do per run to get into the top 1%. I can reverse engineer this for you. I got a spreadsheet on it. So I blitzed too damn much. I got into the top 500. I don't know. I got it into my head that it was going to be way higher than the predictions. I got 29.1. 29.1 was 1%. Is that true, Nostradamus? 29.1. Is that the lowest? That sounds pretty damn low. I believe that was lower than the predictions too. Yeah, let me get this. Here's the predictions. Okay? So they were saying that you needed 42 million for top 100. We can check this. And at 30 million was top. They were saying that 30 million on average. You know, they were given a spread, but they were saying 30 million was going to get us top 1%. And they were saying that top 2 to 3 was. I thought this was too low. This seemed too low to me. Yeah, right? Nostradamus. Okay, Nostradamus had 29.1 top 1%. That's lower than what they predicted. That's crazy. See, I thought this would be higher because this is like a Jubilee blitz, but I guess everybody was already farming her or was so far away it didn't matter. See, once you get up to 6 stars, what the hell does it matter? What the hell does it matter if you get another 100 shards, right? But it's blitzing so easy now. Okay, I'm going to go with that. We're going to run the numbers on that. Let me get these numbers up. Yeah, 500 is the top 1%, all right. It's way over the top 1% is going to break around 3,000. The top 1% is going to break around 3,000. I'd be interested. Nostradamus, we got you. You got the top 1%. You got the score of 29 million.1. Can you check your overall rank in game? So you go here to the Blitz. You go to review. And you go to leaderboard. And click on find me. So I ended at 39 million like an idiot. And I got place 500, which is well within the top 1%. So that's 39. And that got me place number 500, top 1%. If everybody finds this fun, I'll do this every time. I find this fascinating because I'm a nerd. I'm seeing all these other scores. These are cool. All these low scores. Okay, yeah, Nostradamus. Perfect. Thank you so much. This is so helpful. This is exactly the information I was looking for. So top 1%, he had 29.1 million, and he was ranked 3,251. I have a feeling that he was right on the cut. And we're going to know. What I'm going to do is I'll put this video up on YouTube. Well, I can probably even grab it here. I have the link. What you can do is you can Wolver Thor has a Google Doc where you can go. He has a poll. Here, let me grab this poll. Is this going to pop up? Oh, what the hell is it going to do? Copy. Let me put this into the chat window if I can for you. So this is the poll. That's where you go to put in your Blitz results, and then they go into this big spreadsheet here. Let me see if I can show you the spreadsheet. So this is the Blitz Tracker. This is the Blitz Tracker over here. Get this out of the way. Here we go. So here's the Blitz Tracker. These are all the scores. He keeps track of all the scores from all the blitzes. This is how they do the predictions. This is how they figure it out. Yeah, you're probably right. That 7.8 million was probably close to that 4 to 10% cut. But yeah, the more you understand about this, the more you can understand how much you have to blitz. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you now how to break down your scores to get the top 1%. And it really just comes down to some simple math. So let me pull this up here. All right, so you should be seeing that now. Yeah, you see it now. Okay. And let's put in the numbers that we got here, and then the sheet should do the work for us. So my score was 39. My average points per run were 1.6 million. And that's 24 runs. I do all the runs, 8 a day for 3 days, right? Everybody gets the same amount, the same cutoff. So the approximate cutoff for top 1% was at 29.1 million. So you needed to average, to get into the top 1% on this blitz, you needed to average 1.2 million per run. So I was well over it. And now this doesn't count blitz charges. So you can make up for that by using your blitz charges. I think that this one was lower than even predicted because I think everybody just spent the farm, just dumped it all on the previous blitz, which must have impacted this highly. Otherwise, I would assume, and it might be a lot of people who also had her at 6 stars and just didn't see the value in getting in trying so hard to get 100 shards when they'd still be 200 shards short. And Jubilee being, I don't know, how far out are legendary characters now? How long do we gotta wait? It's a long damn time, right? It's they gotta fix that because it's just too long. I know a lot of people who missed Jubilee that might not get her now for what, 6 months? It's at least 4 months, right? It's crazy. 3 months. It's a long time in game. It's a lot of releases. That's 4 characters per month. It's 12 characters from now. Anyways, that's the basic math you need to do to see what you're going to be on track for. So on this one, they did predict this very close. Very close to 30%, 30 million. Right here, it looks like Tawna was the closest, as if this is close to the cut here at 29, or actually Goofy Rexy here at 29.5 if that was the cut. My TCP, we can flip over to that. Ian, that's what you're doing when you're blitzing. That's my that's the bulk of my video. If you watch that one, my YouTube channel should be linked around here somewhere if you want to watch that crap. I've got a lot of videos on there. My TCP, we're about to hit 12 million. Woo! All right. So I've been playing since right before global launch. I caught like the last couple of weeks of beta. Just enough to get Rocket Raccoon, if you can remember that far back. And that was some bullshit too, because you had people who had Rocket Raccoon for like, I don't know, like 3 months before other people. Got some other big players in here. 11.6. Nice. Very nice. Hope you're in a good alliance. I stress that a lot. If you got a lot of power, get into a good alliance. Let's see. Did I actually get the rewards come in here? Yeah, here's the rewards. Woo! My 100 shards. I'll definitely get Jubilee to 7 next time. And we'll get some duplicate credits too. Where's she at? Pulling up Stature here. We'll see how close. Oh, she's up at the top. I got her flagged because I farm her every day. There we are. Got her 174 out of 300. So persistent. Just hit 5 mil this week. Awesome. You can still have fun with the game at 5 mil. Don't get competitive. Just have fun. Work on the characters you like and enjoy the game. That's my biggest advice for new players. Don't get involved in this crap. Just have fun. Find a good alliance. Friendly people. Don't get pressured to spend. Just enjoy the game. Build some characters. Work at your own pace. I mean, I think this game would be crazy fun for new people. It's the game up at the top, the end game, that's so punishing. Like, I honestly feel that they want us to quit the way they treat the old players. But new players, look at all these great characters. I could just pick whichever team I like and just go after them. I guess you kind of you'd be in the hurt if your favorite character was Dr. Doom. You're not getting him for a long time as a new player. But a lot of these characters now are out there. They're available, and it wouldn't be. You could have a lot of fun with it, and they've made a lot of the older characters better. All right, so what we came here to do was to break down the Blitz rewards. Hey, let's look at exactly where the top 100 was. So the top 100. Let's see what they were doing per run. Hey, I actually know the guy this guy's in my arena shard. T-Tran. He's a real pain in the ass. 55.1. So let's see what he was scoring per run. I'm fascinated. Let's find out. Let's see what this guy was doing per run at 55.1 in score. Jesus. Let me get this screen up so you guys can see this. Okay, there it is. So 55.1 million. This is the top guy, T-Tran. He's averaging about 2.3 million per run. He's doing that with I can show you him. I can show you what his power is. He's doing this with cores. I don't know why the hell would you do this? I don't know him that well. If I knew him well enough, I'd ask him, why the hell did you do this? I guess he really needed 4 red stars on her. That's why you would do it. I did do it once. The last Juggernaut Blitz that, or the last good. Remember when you could get 5 red stars from getting in the top? I did that one because I needed 5 red stars on Juggernaut. I didn't have them, and I just went crazy. I spent like 2,000 cores and did it. And that's what you got to do, basically. So this guy was averaging 2.3 million per run, which is cores. You're not getting that through a normal Blitz run any other way than cores. Let's pull this up. Let me show you his power. We'll see. You could even approximate out how much he spent. We'll pull him up here in the arena though. See if I can. I bet you I can find him. Have a look at my whole arena shard. Maybe you'll see yourself in here. If so, say what's up. Here he is, T-Tran. This is the guy. So 13 million. So he's over me, right? But it's not going to get there on his power alone. I did do a lot of charges. I just did the free ones. Okay, I got somebody in the comments here. Started playing because Wave 1 is so good for new players. That's absolutely correct. No, it's a great team. I actually just did a video today. It's going to come out later on my YouTube channel where I review the Wave 1 Avengers and what the minimum best T4s for them are. And the takeaway from that is that for Wave 1 Avengers, you're talking about Black Widow and Hawkeye. They're the real MVPs. You do the passive on Captain America if you want to use them in war. That'll get them an extra 20% health. But yeah, Black Widow and Hawkeye. Black Widow, people in the end game are taking her to tier 15 because she's a good skill character. And then you can work on your Hawkeye. You can take them into the skill nodes on the Doom Raid. They're a very good pair, those two. You take their passives and you T4 those, and then they always assist each other on attacks. You can set up a night. You can put Striker on Black Widow. You put Skirmisher on Hawkeye. You have yourself a blast. It's good times. We got a T15 Black Widow here in the chat. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I know a few people have done that. It works out really well. She's not a bad character at all. Strategies for 7 million total combat power to be able to compete for 1% in the Blitz. Oh, man, that's rough. I mean, we're doing the math right now. I mean, so you can see the math. I mean, this is for anybody, and I got a video on this too on my YouTube channel. It's some clickbait crap. The name of the video is total clickbait, but the video itself will tell you how it works, and that's what we're showing tonight with these Blitz results, is how this works. So let me pull back up this Blitz. Okay, this sheet right here. So I've got 7 mil power. Well, I imagine that your max score is going to be half of mine, or a little over half. It's going to be rough. I do a Blitz run, but I don't have. It's all on cooldown right now, so you're probably gonna be able to get like 20 million. I'm guessing, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody out there with about like 7 million power, you're probably doing you're probably a little under 1 million per run. To be able to get top 1%, most character blitzes are going to be around 37 million right now. We can check the sheet on that too. And you really need to average about 1.5 million per run. That's your target. You can do this with cores. You can balance out how much that's worth to you. You can balance that out with cores. Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for all the support I'm getting here. I really appreciate that. Just starting out with the videos, not starting out with the game. I've been playing the game now since beta, but I've been typing furiously at people now for 3 years, all this stuff, and they're like, "Why don't you make a video about it?" And I was like, "Okay, fine. I'll go invest in, a couple $1,000s worth of video technology and audio equipment, and I'll make some videos for you. No problem. I'll be right on it." And then I did, because it's a damn quarantine. I've been locked up for a year, and my wife said, go talk to someone else. I'm a good player. Thank you. No, I do. I have my moments. I have my moments where raids work out in my favor, and I like to post those ones. Once I kind of crack the code on a node, I like to put those up. We'll have some real fun if this game ever gets its shit together and puts out some new challenges. Then we can make some good content where we actually beat some puzzles, we figure some things out, and you don't have to go watch, Casino. I didn't say that. No, I support all content creators, even questionable ones. My pants of home recruitment. I think we got someone who's watching unlisted videos. He cracks the whip too, yeah. Yeah. No, I've been around for a while. Anybody that watched Valley's videos religiously might have seen me on there a couple of times. I've been on there with he was in my alliance for a little bit. Yeah, when the wife says we need to spend more time together, it's a trap. Now, my wife got addicted to Animal Crossing, so she's all good now. Okay, derailed myself. We were talking about these averages per run and what you need. Okay, yeah, I want to go back over to the spreadsheet and talk about this. So here are all of the results for all the blitzes that go back to like the dawn of time. This is a great resource out there. Wolverthor maintains this. Cool guy. And let's look at this. Little hard to get your head around, but up here is the last bishop raid. And this is what we're kind of concerned about here, is this top 1% cut. The top 1% is roughly, and we just kind of determined this, And you will have to check this once he gets this sheet in too. We'll know this for sure. Once these results come in for this blitz, we'll come back here now that we're marking all this down and keeping track of it. I mean, honestly, I never cared about any of this until recently. I was like, I'm getting 1%, whatever. Screw you guys. But at this point in the game where things are so bad, I don't care to hoard this information for myself anymore. I want to put it out here and kind of help people, at least inform you about what it is. And I know that I think Reminex has gone into detail about how kind of rigged Blitz is. And 100% Blitz is very rigged right now towards the top players. If you are mid-tier, you're not going to get 1% without spending probably more cores than it's honestly worth. It's not worth beating yourself up about. It is worth note, though, how hard it is to get like 37 million, 38 million. What we're looking at in terms of what you need to have. 36 million, 35, and it's going to go up over time. It's just naturally going to rise over time as collection powers rise, because all you're doing with Blitz is you're taking your total combat power and then translating that into Blitz points. And they put a hard limit on it now, so you can't do more runs. You're capped at 8, so it's very strict. The only thing you can do is like get more wins, but even that is rigged against you. Because the best players in the game have all their teams with all the best T4s on them. All the key T4s. And I'm doing videos on those too, as far as what the minimum T4s are for Blitz. So if you're interested, if you have a low combat power and you want to get more wins, like if you're right on the cusp, I would say that's when it's worth it. If you always, because I do have a couple people that talk to me who are like, hey, sometimes I get 1%. I also get 2 to 3%. What can I do to always get 1%? You can work on the teams. You can put a few essential T4s on the teams just to take you up to the next tier. So that will help you. But short of that, I mean, it's really rough. I mean, you can even look at how much it jumps from, like just looking at the last Bishop Blitz. For top 2 to 3%, it was 24 million, and then for 1%, it was 37. So it's like it's over 10 million in points that you need to get. And let's check out that difference, because that's kind of fascinating. So we can bring that over here. So that's, just write this down so I don't go over there and freeze. 37 million was the cutoff for the last, and the highest score ever was 38 million on Iceman. And I think people had overcharged for that. Now, I can explain overcharging if anyone's interested. But Bishop was the last one that was kind of relevant. So that's going to be, that's a normal Blitz. 37 and 24. So let's look at the difference here. We'll flip back over to this sheet here. This is my little calculator I made. It's not really a complicated calculator at all. You just take your Blitz score, you divide it by 24 runs, 8 runs a day, multiply that by 3, you get 24. You take your score, you divide it by how many runs, you get your average per run. Real easy. So yeah, 37, we already know that. This was the Blitz score you needed for Bishop. This is the last. This is what you're probably going to need for the next character that's coming out. Maybe a little less if they're not quite as hyped as Bishop. And I don't want to do that. I'd be wary of that with content creators out there overhyping these Blitz scores, because you're going to get like a mob mentality going. And I don't think that that's a good thing for the community. I'd be careful with that. That's one I'm not going to come out here and ever do that either. I don't want to affect it that way. So 37 million is probably what you're going to need for the next one. Probably a little less, because everyone was like, go hard for Bishop, everybody. Batten down the hatches, Bishop's coming. No, we're not doing that for the next character, hopefully. I know they're skipping Moon Knight, or else everybody would be crying from the rafters that Moon Knight was going to be 40 million. So you probably need to start hitting about 1.5 million per run if you want to get into the top 1%. I've been doing that now for a few months per run. If you are lower We want to look at 24 million. You're at 1 million per run. So you got to pull up a whole 500,000. You got to make up a whole 500,000 in points. How the hell are you going to do that? Let's look at what I'm getting per team, because that's curious too. Oh, we had a war victory. We fought a shell. Talk about this game and how shit it is. We matched a shell. We matched an alliance with only one member in it who didn't have defense set. And we're, not to toot any horns or anything over here, but I'm in the top 20 as far as alliance goes, right? How the hell do we match a shell? We should be matching other top alliances. Ridiculous. Anyways, I'm not complaining that much. We'll take the night off and an easy win, no problem. Let's talk about these blitz wins. Sidetracked. All right, so here you can see the points. I'm a little bit short of the last tier there, and I do a run for you, but we're on cooldown. Let's see how much longer we're going here. I'm probably not going to sit here and talk to you guys for another hour, but we'll see. We'll see. See how many questions you got for me. I'm honestly fascinated y'all rolled over here, so that's cool. So in looking at my Black Order team, this is my strongest team. We're averaging about 90,000 a run, but there's not that much difference between a mega team like that, right? And this team, if you pick the right match, we're looking at about like 70,000 per run. If you got a good roster full of that, as opposed to this, 20,000, an extra 20, and I know all my teams aren't that way. It's all in between. I imagine most people's rosters are probably, you probably got some teams around 500. You got your best teams around 500. You got some 400s. And mine's not fully optimized as far as what I win with. And you can check this out on my YouTube channel if you want to watch me do a run, talk about some of these teams. I actually have a guy who I'm good friends with, might even be on the chat tonight, who does 2 million a run. And I'll show you his roster if you go over to my channel. It's a follow-up video to the how to get top 100 in Blitz. There's a follow-up video to that where it's like Blitz roster secrets revealed or some clickbait crap like that. If you go on there, I'll show you his roster. That's the best Blitz roster that I've come across. He's getting 2 million per run. So that's very good. Could probably reverse that. So if you what is 2 million per run? What's he going to end at? 2 million per run is going to be up there. Yeah, he's gonna end around 47 million at 2 million per run, which is what you need for those top scores. So he's really cracked the code, and he's optimized his roster like crazy for it. Oh, I apologize. You know what? I was talking about what's his combat power? He's in my alliance, so I can pop in here. We can look at it real fast. I don't think you'll mind. Anyways, I was talking about these scores, but I wasn't showing them. Here's what the difference is. So you got a team around 300 power, you're getting about 60,000 points. And then if you go up here to a team with like 500, 600, it's like 80,000 points. It's like a 20,000 point difference is the most I'm getting out of one of these mammoth teams. This used to be a lot more, right? Back before they kind of equalized everything. Here we go. We got some of my Blitz friends here in the chat telling you what they do. And we got videos about that on my channel too. And here we go. There's my guy. So this guy's doing 2 million per run, and he's got a total collection power of 12 million. So really not much different than me. He just has a much better roster laid out for Blitz. My roster is kind of all goofy and laid out for all kinds of, garbage war attacks and stuff that I make videos about and people laugh at. Yeah, 92 max. That's about what you can get, and that's from like extreme teams. So to get a higher blitz score, I wouldn't focus on taking just one team higher. You want to focus on making sure all of your teams win and are around 350. If you're really into blitz, that's what you want to do. Maybe 400. That's kind of the sweet spot where, because you don't get a lot. Like if you look at one of these teams, number one, it's kind of hard to win with some of these like 200 power teams because you just don't have like the abilities on them. But then you're getting like 50,000. And so if you pump that up to like 335, then you're getting a whole 10,000. And that's pretty easy to take a team from like 200 power to 300 power. To take a team from like 300 power to like 600 power is like all your stuff, right? And we can't be doing that because we have to save for Dark Dimension and all other kinds of stuff. And we can't just start dumping, a whole bunch of orange gear onto power armor just to get it up to 400k or whatever. It's not going to help that much. Yeah, that's a good tip. That's a good tip in the chat here. One of my friends has given out that you can line up the teams so that they don't increase in power too much. Because there's a thing we were talking about today, me and some of my Blitz friends. We were talking about banding. Good, I'm showing my screen still. Just wanted to make sure. We were talking about banding, and what that is, and I think I can show that even without doing the fights, is if you go down here, you're going to see this hand team pulls this Avenger team, right? This Avenger team, this Spider-Man, this symbiote kind of thing. And then if I go up one, it's the same teams. They're in the same band, okay? That's what we're going to refer to it as. And then if I go up again, it's still the same band. It's locked in from this team, from this weak team. I've locked in these like crappy teams. And then I can go up and beat it with a better team. As long as the power is the same, it's still the same teams. These are locked in until you get another win. This is the start of a new band now. So now I'm on this Wave 1 Avengers. I'm on a new band. And now this looks like a hell of a band. I wouldn't want any of these fights. So this is awful. I got Black Order in here, Guardians of the Galaxy, Asgardians. This is going to be a pain in the ass to fight. Thankfully, yeah, since this jumps up from 276 to 315, that band, there's no other teams right next to it that are pulling those same teams. And so here's a new band. I've got Defenders and Symbiotes and some mixed crap. And there it is again, Defender, Symbiotes, mixed crap. And I can pick one of these teams that can beat this. Like if I don't think my shield team can beat any of this, I can lock in the team with this and then go up to a team that I know can beat it. Like this Shadowland team is actually getting pretty good. I've been putting some T4s on and stuff. I've got a video about that too. Minimum build for Shadowland. I don't like this team. I don't like the T4 situation on them. I lost my head a little bit today. If you want to check that video out, it's on my YouTube channel. I'll start yelling, running around. If you want more points, you want to have a higher power team followed by a lower power team within the 10%. Yeah, YouTube channel. Let me see if I can just grab it right here and throw the link in because I'm really new. I did just hit 100 subscribers, so thank you so much. If anybody's out there who subscribed to me, I really do appreciate that. But I have to be active for 30 days before they're going to give me before they're going to let me have a custom URL. So right now I just got some gibberish. I think the link is here on Twitch too, but I'll pop it in there. There's my YouTube channel. If you want to drop by and hand me a subscribe, I'll be making a lot of content coming up. Let me know what you like the best. If you're watching my videos, I'm trying out a bunch of stuff. Well, I don't even know what the hell this is. I started this video off ranting and raving about real-time arena, and then we started getting into Blitz and going over the Blitz results. My intention was to go over Blitz results tonight, which we did. And then I got raided by Mobile Gamer. which is just awesome. Thank you all for dropping by. So if you use a 300K team and win, your next team is a 270. They generate enemy teams based on the... Yes. Okay, yeah, no, absolutely. That is true. If you're a big dick blitzer, that is the way you would set it up. Is you would set up a strong team followed by a weak team. And then constantly kind of punch up through your blitz roster. I kind of do the opposite where I punch down through my blitz roster. I don't know. Maybe I do punch it because I have mine in inverse order. You know, I think the guy that does it. I gotta ask the guy with 2 million if he goes inverse, because I go from like 200 to 241, and I guess I am locking in with the lower one, and then I guess I'm getting like a slight punch up every time. Yeah, I heard I got a little algorithm love. I think it's those red arrows. I stole those red arrows. My daughter actually makes all my graphics, so you can't blame me for those, and you shouldn't blame her because she does a great job. She's probably the best part of my content is my thumbnails. She's got some good ones too. She's been getting upset with me. She's like, this is boring. So she's starting to put hot dogs in my hands and stuff. I should just use them as the actual thumbnails. They're pretty killer. But yeah, there's some real resentment growing. So that's always good. That's what you want as a parent. All right. I think we're running out of content here. Let's see if I can show you anything else. We're going to grab these rewards. As long as I'm playing, I'll keep streaming. All right, we'll grab our energy here. If you're playing the game, you should probably be making sure that you max out this every day. We're still broadcasting my screen, right? Yeah, good. All right, make sure you max out this every day, like we just did. So we're going all the way to the end. All right, here's something interesting. Here's something I can share with you. So we've done all the cheap energy refreshes, right? If I go to buy more energy now, it's going to cost me 100 cores. I have done this. I have gone through the hundreds, and I did not get a 6-star. I usually get a 5-star from this. This going to the hundreds is just not worth it. It doesn't really pay off. It'll get you really, you might, if you're lucky, you might get a 6. You'll probably get close, but you're going to spend like 2,000 cores to do it. And I don't really have that right now to spare. I like to keep my cores up so that I can help out with raids and whatnot and whatever might come up. Because we run some hard raids here up in the top. We'll run the Doom raid this Sunday. Every Sunday we run the Doom raid. I have a couple. I'm going to try to stream the skill notes because I know those are a pain in the ass, and I've got those down pretty good. I think I can one-shot a couple of them, and I'll show those off for sure. And what team you need to do those. So what I want to show you here. So we're gonna do the cheap 50 energies, and we're gonna go through. This is the hard campaign, and this is gonna get you the most fragments. And then what you want to do, some people will then go down here to the medium and start running these, and you can do that. But I think you get a little bit more if you're willing to spend the cores. Is you can go right here and just refresh this one. This has the most cores. This has the most fragments per energy. And I'm going to max this one out tonight. Because I'm going to check back in here before reset. And this will probably be up to 40. And then I can max this one out and just squeeze as much as I possibly can out of that. That's a good little trick right there. ISO. Yeah, someone in here in the chat is doing the math on that. That's absolutely right. There's some great spreadsheets out there too. You can plug in how many shards you have, what the odds are, all that kind of great stuff. But I've gone real hard on it, and I don't feel it didn't pay off for me the way I wanted it to. So now I just kind of stick with this technique, and it does pretty well. And you pull a few premium orbs here or there, and you get the rest of the way, and it works out. It's definitely more cost effective core wise. All right, what we're doing with ISO. I talked to Valley today a little bit, like a really little bit. We're not like good friends or anything, but we definitely talk a little bit here and there. And usually me trying to convince him to do a video on something. And I said, Valley, we got to do a video. And if you're on Valley stuff, tell him to do a video with Mr. Hargrave. He'll love it. He'll love that if you do that. We got to do a video on Blue ISO. Because there's some stuff about Blue ISO that's interesting that I don't think everybody's picking up on out there. I haven't seen it talked about, and I'm kind of fascinated by it. And I think it would be I want to take it to a bigger audience than what I have. I only got 100 subscribers on YouTube. I don't know how many people are in chat right now with me. I got someone whose first video here was one of my first videos with Valley. It's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, we've done some. I'm really proud of the stuff I've done with Valley because we gave away some stuff that really I think helped some people, especially when it came to those First Strike Ultimate 7 raids, sharing how to get more energy. Okay, here are ISOs you really need to farm are controller ISOs, and I got a video on Blue ISOs myself, but I want this information to get out here a little wider. If you sort by types of characters. And I'll show you just the controller. This is like a duplication of the video that I've already made, but I feel like I have an audience tonight, so I want to perform. If you sort these characters by type, here, let me get this other energy out of the way before I forget what the hell I'm doing. We're also farming. I'm full farming the SBCs. This is all you're going to need in the end game are these damn SBCs. So I'm farming every single node. I'm done with that today. And then the second most important thing are these superior focus. And I think the resistance one, I might even want to move on to the resistance one. But the one I like in particular is this one right here. That gives you these superior isomers, which you're going to need for all the bio characters. We're going to take 5 bio characters to T15. I know everybody in the game pretty much is. It's going to be your entire symbiote team. So you're going to need a ton of isomers for that. So start farming this now. This is one of the most important nodes to farm daily. You're going to need a ton of these, right? For everybody. You're going to need a good deal of these, even if you're in mid game. There's a lot of tech characters that are good that are gonna be important, and I feel like we're due for some tech characters to hit the game too. And then you're going to need the superior. Everyone's going to run out of these things, going for these symbiotes, Black Bolt, Colin here, Mr. Sinister. You know, tons of good characters that people are taking up to tier 15. You're going to drain these out pretty fast. Okay, talking about ISO. Little for everybody who's cool enough to be here tonight. If we sort this by controller, what I showed in the video is I sorted by blaster, and we'll see how few good blasters there are. We got Yellow Jacket, we got Bishop. Bishop is like the best one right now. Black Bolt. But there's not much else, right? Ultron's going to come back, especially with red stars. But we're not looking at an abundance of amazing blasters. We have a handful of amazing blasters. So blaster ISO is going to pile up on you. Where you're going to run into a deficit is in controller ISO. So you want to be farming this, especially for blue ISO coming up. Taskmaster, Proxima Midnight, Red Skull, Venom, Ghost, Baron Zemo, Phoenix. I'm listing all the meta characters in the game. You want these all at level 5 green ISO. Jubilee, Scream. Vision. I think Vision's going to come back into relevance with Scarlet Witch soon. I believe one of the rumors is that they're going to drop Polaris. I believe she would go with them. Yeah, long shot. You're absolutely right. Long shot's down here. A lot of these around. So I would start thinking about that and farming these every day. Another interesting thing about ISO that I wanted to do a video with Valley on. I had a few points. But one thing I noticed, and I don't even know how useful this information is, but I just noticed it and I wanted to share it. If you look over here, and this has been talked about in blog posts as well, we have to look it up. These are T1 ion orbs. And they're green. Right? We're getting T2 blue ISO. We're going to have blue ions. We're going to have another damn currency in this game. It's interesting. I don't know if that's actually going to happen, if it's going to be the same currency, or if they're going to have a blue currency up here in addition to this. But this is very coded to the current ISO we have. Just something I find interesting. I don't think I mentioned that in my... I think I touched upon that briefly in my video. But I've been thinking about it more. I still don't really know how that's going to shake up the economy or what you should do about it. But it's definitely there. Some tinfoil hat business right there. Yeah, could be a different value. Like the blue ones could be worth more. I don't know. I do think the ISO economy is going to get shaken up quite a bit. Another thing that troubled me is that they said that the Doom raids were going to be your main source of blue ISO, yet we have an Isotope 8 campaign, right? And this is not a very deep campaign at all. In fact, if you buy the energy offers, as we know from watching Mobile Gamer, you're going to run out of energy before you can actually farm all the nodes. So what's going to happen with Chapter 3? It's not going to be blue. Right? It's not going to be blue because the blues are going to come from the Doom raids. I think we're going to start getting level 2 green ISO from Chapter 3 and 4. Let's just say Chapter 3 and 4 drops, or maybe just Chapter 3. I think we're going to start getting level 2 ISOs to help get us up to 5 faster, to help put the pressure on us to get the blue ones. That would be my thought. All right, I think that's about all I have for tonight. I do appreciate everybody for dropping in and checking out what we are doing with Blitz scores. I hope that was useful information for you. Just to kind of think about what you're going to need per run as you Blitz is what's going to get you up to that top, the next tier, wherever you're at. Let's look at that graphic one more time. So you're looking at this graphic here, wherever you're at, knowing what you need to average per run to get to these predictions, and these predictions are usually fairly on. These guys are analyzing past data, and they're pretty close. I'm really surprised they called this one. I thought this was going to be higher, but I think they were just about right on. I think the cut was actually a little bit lower, around 29. I think Goofy had it. We'll see when the spreadsheet comes out. But thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for joining in. It was great having everybody drop by from Mobile Gamer. I was just in the Mobile Gamer stream before I came on here. I said, I want to push this back a little bit because I don't want to compete with him. His offer review is too good. It's like my favorite thing. All right, have a good one, everybody. Thanks for joining in. As always, hail Heartgrave. Remember to subscribe. Subscribe, like, join. I don't know. Donate. Have a good one. Have a good night. It's trash.